kids. Today we're going to take a trip to the forest to say bonjour to all the animals who are either waking up from their long winter's naps or returning from their trips to warmer climates. So let's get into our Jeeps, put on the seatbelt, and let's take a ride to the forest. Put your hands on the steering wheel and here we go. Oh, wow, I love the forest. All of the green, all of the flowers are blossoming now. And look over there, a big, beautiful, majestic tree. So let's stand up and shift your weight onto one foot. Bring the other foot, like a little kickstand, into tree pose. You can either keep your foot there, or if you'd like to try to bring it up a little bit higher. And try to focus your eyes on one point, and that will help you keep your balance. And let's bring our branches up and open them wide. And up in the tree, there's a bird's nest. So let's make a pose to look like a little bird. So from tree pose, just bring your knee in front of you and then step your leg back and flap your wings. And down below on the ground are all the little worms coming up from the ground, waking up. So let's come on to our hands and lower all the way down. Bring the tops of your feet down to the ground. Bring your forehead down. Roll your shoulders back. Press your hands into the ground and lift up. And the worms are saying, good morning. And the other way, good morning. And then lower yourself all the way back down. And slowly walking around on the ground are all the little turtles beginning to wake up and come out of their shells. So let's come to sit and bring your feet as widely apart as you can bring them. And then coming onto your heels, see if you can bring your arms underneath your knees and make a round back to make the turtle shell. And when the turtle is sleepy and he goes back into his shell, he lowers his head down. And when he wakes up in the morning, he lifts his head back up. Oh, and who came out to play with the turtles? All of the little bunny rabbits. So let's bring our legs together and bring our knees onto the ground and the tops of our feet to the ground. Bringing your hands behind you, stretch your arms straight back and fold yourself all the way over till you bring the very top of your head down to the ground. And there are the bunnies all waking up, looking for their carrots to eat. And we can move from side to side. Oh no, I think I hear the bears waking up in their caves, coming out of hibernation, which is their long sleep all through the winter. So bring your hands and knees down, tuck your toes underneath, and lift your legs up. Bring your feet wide. And we're walking on our hands and feet like big, fuzzy bears. But the bears are a little bit scary, so I think I would rather go over to the pond. So let's take our big bear paws and walk down to the pond to see the beautiful, serene swans. So coming onto your hands and knees, lower yourself down. Bend your knees and bring your heels toward your body. reach back and take hold of your feet or your wrists or your ankles. And lift your knees up off the ground. And the beautiful swans are peacefully swimming in the pond. Oh, and let's see, what other animals do we have walking through the forest? I don't see any more. Oh, wait a minute, I just saw a few butterflies fluttering by. Oh my goodness. Let's bring the soles of our feet together, and bringing the outer edges of our feet, we can flap our wings. And the butterflies are searching for food using their antennae to smell the food, everything that's growing now that the snow has melted. Oh, and I think I hear a few bees buzzing. So let's come to a comfortable seat. And we're going to breathe and hum like a bee. So let's bring our pinkies and ring fingers together over our mouths, our middle fingers at the bridge of our noses, our index fingers or pointer fingers covering our eyes, and closing off the little flaps of our ears with our thumbs. We're going to take a slow breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to hum. And that humming sound, which when you close off your ears sounds like a bee buzzing around in your head, is very relaxing and puts me in a very sleepy mood. So we're going to be little mice and sleep in a nice, warm, cozy spot in the forest. So sitting back on your heels, bringing your arms at your sides, and lowering your head all the way down. We're going to sleep like little mice. Good night.